ManyChat Custom Fields. We have two kinds now. User fields, which we know we use user input blocks to get that, but we have bot fields now. What the heck are those? Well, I'm going to show you that, and I'm going to show you that now. Fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number. All right, let's get started here. We're going to talk about the ManyChat bot fields. They are different than the user input fields, as the term means, is user input is something that you're going to collect from the user as they process through, go through all your flows, your messages and stuff, and you be collecting data. The bot fields, you can look them as global variables. There's something that exists for every subscriber coming through, and they can change. They're not static, though sometimes you can use them as a static container as well. We're going to kind of talk about that as well today. So I have two examples we're going to go through. One is you have some coupons. You're giving away 10 coupons. And we're going to build this from scratch. So it may be a little long video here. We're going to have 10 coupons available. And as they go through, we're going to reduce that count. And then when they're gone, they're gone. And that's a great use of using the bot fields, the global variables for your bot. And the number two example will be storing static information that you can reuse throughout your bot, being the company address, the phone number, stuff like that. And so you don't have to, what I find is you put it in this flow and you put it in this flow, and now you have it all over the place. And if you want to change it for some reason, you have to change it in multiple places. Using the bot fields for that static information, you have to change it one place, and it's going to be changed in every flow that you have. So we'll start off and go look where we can find these bot fields and define them. It's in settings, and then you're going to go over to custom fields, because they are custom fields, but you have user fields. Basically, through a user input block, you're going to bring in the user information to the user fields. And then near the bottom here, you're going to have bot fields. And those are your global variables. And how you can create them is you just click on this button, new bot field, and we're going to call this total coupon count. And we're going to make that a number. And we're going to start it at 10. All right. And actually, what I may do is I'm just going to change this value. We're going to change it to 1. Because then I'm going to get a coupon, but then I'm going to come in again, and I can show you how that's all going to work. Now, granted, you could have 10. So people are going to go, well, let's do this. Sorry, I'm going to change it again. We'll go 2. And so, let's see. I'm going to tag, yeah, we'll go 2. Leave it at 2. And then we're going to go into the flow. And I'm going to go into test. I'm going to go into, create new flow. Test bot field coupon count. All right, and we're going to go to the flow builder, and we're going to go here, and let's say, hey Jeff, first name, here is your coupon. We actually could do this. Jeff, we have double squigglies, and you can go down and get that count. So I can say, hey, we have 2 coupons left. Click the button below to claim yours. And we're going to let's just do the button here. We're going to open up another message, and we're going to say, awesome, here is your coupon. And we're going to do an image, and just have to grab a coupon someplace. See if I can find one here. Let's take the donut coupon. That looks good to me. I'm just going to publish this, see if we got any errors. No, we don't. So now what we're going to do here is once they come to this, we're going to drop down, and I'm going to do a next step, and I'm going to do an action. And in this action, I'm going to add a tag. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Got doing donut offer. And I'm going to set custom field. And we're going to go get the total coupon, and we're going to decrease it by 1. So now we're decreasing that global variable, the bot field called total coupon count. And so it's going to reduce that every time. Now what you might want to do in front here, let's see, I'm just going to double click here and put a condition and say tag isn't here it is, got donut. So there's a tag, and we're going to move that, a condition, we're going to put that there. So what we're going to do is we're going to check if I've already gotten the offer. And if I don't, isn't this, yep, I can get the offer. Otherwise, might say, hey, Jeff, looks like you already have your coupon. So a little tip here, you can actually only have to select one condition. You don't have to have a no anymore. If I deleted this, publish it, it still publishes. There was a change in ManyChat on the condition where you can have a one-sided condition, and then it'd just be dead on the no. Not sure what applies to that exactly. I think you want to still communicate with the subscriber. I'm going to connect that back. So basically, you have that. Let's go into that coupon, and we're going to publish that. So now I'm going to preview this. I'm going to open up Messenger. And it says, hey, it looks like you already have the coupon. Well, how about that? It's probably because I was testing it with some other stuff. Let's see, load more. I'm here somewhere. And I already got the donut offer. So I'm going to take the tag off of there, and we're going to run it again. So we know that check works. So here we go. Hey, Jeff, we have 2 coupons left. So we had the 2 in that. Click the button below to claim yours. So I'm going to click the button. I see I didn't change that message. And say, awesome. Here's your coupon, Jeff. So we got that. And now we can go back in and look at the custom field, actually the bot field, and it's a 1. So we reduced it by 1. I should have a tag on myself. I already have a tag. So if we ran it again, just like before, it's going to tell me, hey, it looks like you already have the coupon. So you've eliminated them from getting the coupon again. And I'm going to go back in the audience. I'm going to remove the tag. And actually, there's one thing that I haven't done here. So what you want to add is, I'm going to remove this. And so they're not tagged, but now you're going to have to do another condition and see if we're going to add this check and say, sorry, we're all out. Let's see, has value greater than 0. Let's do that, greater than 0. So we should have that condition there. And we move this out here, and it's greater than 0. Yes, it is. So we can go there. And otherwise, we can go another message and say, sorry, Jeff, we are all out of this month's coupons. And we could do that. I'm just going to do that. And there we go. So let's preview this again. And I should get that I took the tag off. And it does say, hey, Jeff, we have 1 coupon left. Click the button below to claim yours. So the biggest thing with this, with the bot fields and stuff, you can create urgency within your bot and using right in native ManyChat, no exterior pieces needed to communicate the urgency that, hey, we only have so many coupons, you need to claim yours now. And so I think you can build the urgency like we do on landing pages where we have a timer and say, hey, there's only so many left and all this. Now you can definitely make it very easier than it was before to do that right in ManyChat. So I'm going to click the button again. And I'm awesome. I got my coupon. And I should be tagged again. There I am. And we should see this field being 0. So now I'm going to take that, tag off myself again so I can test it again. And we're going to run it again here. We're going to preview. So sorry, Jeff, we're all out of this month's coupons. So there you go. You can create the urgency in your process. It could be coupons. It could be tickets to an event. Anything that you could count and have a counter going down, you could use this process. And what you could do with sequences, now you may have people coming into your bot, or maybe your subscribers, you've offered them, you have an event, let's say an event going on. You only have 20 seats. And so you've been sending things out to your subscribers saying, hey, this is what's going on. Do you want a ticket? You know, that type of thing. And you can keep letting them know the urgency of it. Now, granted, stay within the 24+1 and keep them interacting. Maybe ask them an engaging question so they engage, and then just tell them, hey, we're running low on they only have 4 tickets left out of the 20, and create some urgency and get them to take action. So that's number one, a way you can use the new bot fields in your bot and a global variable level that you can do a counter. And like I said, there's many ways you could use it. Now, the second way I'm going to show you today is we're going to go define some fields. So we're going to go into custom fields again, and we're going down to bot fields, and we're going to create here is company a name, and we're going to say CubMediaVox Inc. And then I'm going to create another one. company street address. I'm going to say 123 Main Street. Create, and we're going to create another one. Company city, Germantown, and I'm not going to do the other city state. That's fine for now. Company phone. And I'm just going to leave a text, and we're just going to go 262 846 812. Go. So now we have those global fields. Now those may not change forever. In this instance, though, you may have some things. Maybe you have some messages that you want to display. You could use these as global messages where you could change your welcome message or a message that starts the process. You could have one and then change it to something else and then use it in a flow. So how we're going to use these global variables in the flow are the bot fields. I call them global variables. Coming from a development stage, 20 plus years in development, we had global variables, for our programs that we'd bring in, and wouldn't have to repeat them, hard code them in places. And that's what this is doing. It's allowing you to way to store this information and use it throughout and not have to repeat it. And then if you have to change, you have to change it in 5 different places. So we're going to go back in here, and I didn't start one, did I? Okay. So what we're going to do is test bot fields for company. So in this one, maybe you're creating a contact page, your contact, hey, click here to contact us page type of thing. Or you're talking about, hey, do you want to chat with us? The other thing is you can put in the settings as bot fields as hours, your available hours based on when you're open and stuff. And so what we're going to do here is, let's say this is contact us. So I'm just going to call this contact us. And then you can put in, just do this. You can go, get myself out of the way there. I don't want the first name. Go down to there, get company name. And street address. And what else we got? City. And phone. I'm just going to publish that, and then we're just going to preview it. There it is, CubMediaVox at 123 Main Street, Germantown, and the phone number. So it just makes it easier that if you had to change one of the things, let's say the phone number changed, and you didn't want to go through 4 different flows to change it. You could use it here. If you use a company name and a phone number on an invoice or some kind of confirmation that you would send to them, you can store it here. So these bot fields just open up the possibilities to bring static data or counters like we did with the coupon and those types of things. So go through the video. If you have any questions, let me know. And down in the comments, post down some great ideas that you use these for, so that we can share for everybody, share different ideas on how we can use these great bot fields of global variables for our bots. Next week, I'm actually going to do a little more advanced, is using software keys and those types of things within the bot fields, and then passing them in your APIs and actually checking to make sure that they are a legitimate install. Very similar to what Microsoft does when they, you take software, you have to put a key in to use it. Same thing. You could do the same thing here, and we'll talk about that next week. All right. Any questions, just post down below. Thanks. Well, that concludes our video for today on the ManyChat Bot Fields. We went through how to set them up. You go to the settings and then to custom fields and scroll all the way down past the user fields, and then you find bot fields. You can set them up there. We went through 2 case studies where you can use them to count down the coupons and then alert people, create some urgency that they get their coupon quickly. And the other one is using some static information throughout your bot that may not change much, but you can use it so that you don't have to repeat it in different places like the company name and address and those types of things, or anything else that would be static. If you have any questions or comments on those, please post them down below. Happy to answer them, and share some ideas how you would use the bot fields as well. It's great to share different ideas with everybody across the world. And as always, like the video, share it across the world, and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any future videos. And click the little bell so that you do get a notification when a new video comes out. Down in the description, I do have a link to a great course. ManyChat Toolbox teaches you all about the APIs and how you can communicate and bring external data into your bot. As always, have a great week, and I'll see you in the next video.